So today, let's try to understand about cryptography and encryption techniques. Yes, cryptography, it's very crucial in modern society for several reasons because it enhances data security, privacy, as of in e-commerce. Also, if you want to secure online transaction, it completely rely on cryptographic protocols. Without encryption, online shopping and banking, it would be vulnerable to fraud and theft. Okay, so let's quickly see what actually the cryptography is and then encryption methodologies. So when it comes to our data security, it firstly focus on data security here. So when it comes to our data security, it protects your sensitive information from unauthorized access. It always, a cryptography is the technique, we use to protect our information. So if we want to ensure confidentiality, integrity, authenticity, so we go for cryptography technique. This is vital for personal data, financial transactions, and even if you want to do any business communication, most important, we have to go for this cryptographic technique. They are the one, cryptography, it safeguards personal privacy. Okay. In an age where data is continuously collected and shared, right? It ensures that personal messages and information that remain private. So if you want to securely, if you want to do online transactions, so yes, we should rely on this cryptographic protocols because in today's world, without encryption, online shopping, banking, seriously, it is very difficult. Okay, attackers, they can just fraud and theft. So cryptographic methods, they verify the identities of users and devices, which is very much essential for securing in communication and accessing control in digital environments. Okay. So very important thing is in this cryptography, we have data integrity, which is very much important. It ensures that whether your data has not been altered during transmission, it completely maintains the reliability and accuracy of the data. So cryptography is the fundamental for securing military and government communications also. So protecting national secrets and critical infrastructure from cyber threats. Okay. So this cryptography, here overall, it's a cornerstone of digital security. And which completely enabling trust and reliability factor in various aspects. Okay. And when it comes to cryptography, we have encryption, the very important terminologies, encryption and decryption. Encryption, the process of converting plain text into ciphertext. When it comes to decryption, it's nothing but the conversion of ciphertext to plain text. Okay. So here, yes. So the one of the best encryption standard is our AES. Let me help you with that. It's a advanced encryption standard. Okay. The best, because till now we have not seen a single attack under this AES. Yes, advanced encryption standard. So it's a symmetric cryptographic standard. Okay. So it's a symmetric block cipher, we just can say. It's chosen by the US government in order to protect their classified information. Okay. So yes, previously they were using DES. After that, we got 2DES. Thereafter, 3DES. Okay. And finally, today we are using AES. They are designed to encrypt our sequence of data. Okay. They are used to encrypt a sequence of data elements here. So, the main difference between AES and DES, because both are symmetric cryptographic algorithm, but DES, the key bits are low. Okay. So overall here, AES itself it has been established by the US National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, actually in 2001. It's widely used today as it much stronger than DS. Okay. Yes, even it's a stronger than triple DS also. Okay. And then we also have here, let me just explain you with the user 1 and user 2. Okay, let me have an example here. So if this user 1 and user 2 are communicating through internet, yes, definitely there will be a packet transmission and definitely there will be a data transmission. Are they communicating, securely? Are their sensitive information are secured one, are safer? Yeah. Are they transferring their data in a very secure manner? Data should not get leaked out, right? So attacker should not intercept. If he's intercepting also, if he's trying to interfere and trying to fetch their sensitive information, then how to protect our data then? Sometimes he can conduct sniffing, right? Sometimes he can conduct sniffing attack and he tries to capture those packets and he tries to decode information. How to safeguard our sensitive information when we are transferring our data to someone, from sender to receiver. So data, it has to be encrypted whenever it's moving from sender to receiver. Okay. So DS and AES, totally, they are designed to encrypt a sequence of data elements. Okay. So DES, it is designed to encipher and decipher just 64-bit blocks of data. But when it comes to AES, it's of 256 bits of key we have there. Okay. So AES is one of the very modern one. Okay. And we have the key size. Yes, the key size length is just great. We also can deal with 128, 192, and 256 bits. We have different key lengths. It's one of the best encryption standard in today's era. Okay, it's recognized and recommended by the US government. And the 256-bit keys, they are the longest keys allowed by the AES. Okay. So yeah, this is also one of the very important points. And in today's world, if our WhatsApp calls and WhatsApp messages, whatever we use in our WhatsApp to protect our calls, messages, our sensitive data under that application, they are using AES. Okay. So hope you got to know, about AES, and cryptographic basics. Let's try to understand about symmetric encryption and asymmetric. If you are using a single key to encrypt and decrypt as well as, it's a symmetric encryption. If you're using both private and public key to encrypt and decrypt, then it's a asymmetric encryption there. Okay. And we also have here about hashing. Okay. So what is hashing algorithm? Let's try to understand. Hash function is any function which is used to map data to fixed size of values. Okay. So in hashing, it refers to the process of generating a fixed size output from an input of variable size. Here, this technique, it determines, a location for the storage of an item in a data structure here. So whatever the variable, whatever the input you give, yeah, it nothing but it gives you a fixed output. Okay. So yes, even in cybersecurity, you will be understanding about hashing because every day the data on the internet is increasing multifold, right? It is available. So it's always a struggle to store this data efficiently, right? In day-to-day programming, the amount of data might not be that big, but still it needs to be stored, accessed, and processed easily and efficiently. So what? Here, the question can get arised, yeah, about hashing. So hashing, if you want to protect your key, okay, if we want to, protect our output, if we want to store our password with a proper security, we need hash functions, okay. So how hashing works is we'll be having a deep level algorithm, especially this hash function, they create mapping between key and values. Okay. So we'll be working with mathematical formula also further. So this hash value, it's nothing but the representation of the original string of characters, but usually smaller than the original. Okay. Yes, the good hash function definitely it should, yeah, it should minimize collisions there. So what they go for hashing. So when it comes to hashing in cybersecurity, yeah, why they use this hashing methodology in cybersecurity, there can be a question. It's also a way to keep the sensitive information and your data, including passwords, messages, documents, secure. Okay, so it's a one-way mathematical function which turns data into a string of non-descript text. Okay, that cannot be reversed and decoded. Okay, so this is what hashing under cybersecurity. It is also one of the best data security technique used to convert data values into alternate and unique identifiers. Okay, so one of the best technique to to be used for data security understanding, so that we can prevent unusual access or tampering attack can be prevented here. So hope you got to know about encryption basic. We also have one of the best cybersecurity technology. It's vulnerability management. Nowadays, everywhere they are hiring for vulnerability analyst. So the being an ethical hacker, being a vulnerability analyst, being a penetration tester, it's always our prime. It should be always our primary goal to fetch loopholes, to identify loopholes, flaws. It may be in the system, it may be in the network, it may be in the application. Always we must evaluate our risk. Always we need to fetch, identify vulnerabilities in order to ensure system and security. Okay. So yes, even we have a wonderful field, artificial intelligence. It's merging with cybersecurity, and AI automated tools and machine learning algorithms are, it's getting merged, and wonderful field which helps us in detecting new anomalies. Yes, even for our biometric authentication, the automated tools are providing a huge, features. So what? Authentic users based on their unique physical or behavioral traits. We have a biometric nowadays, right? Everywhere. So always try to have a unique login credentials, and please, whatever the application you have, please try to have a multi-factor authentication. So yes, being an ethical hacker, please train your employees, your colleagues about awareness about the recent cyber attacks and digital attacks. Regularly try to update, review all the evolving threats, and try to help them with respect to mitigation techniques. You have to educate them about mitigation techniques, how actually to stop the security incidents. We'll have to educate them. So when it comes to emerging cybersecurity trends, yes, as I told you, AI, it's artificial intelligence. It's one of the wonderful field where we can easily detect anomalies. We also have cloud security here. Yes, the very important is our sensitive information. If we are storing it under cloud, it has to be secured. Data, it should be encrypted both in transit as well as in the rest position, right? So if we want to implement robust, okay, IAM, it's a identity and access management policies. Okay, so we go for cloud security. So even we have a SIM analyst and SOC analyst usually. So organization, they ensure that their cloud infrastructure, it has been completely protected. Okay, so what, we also deal with cloud security, IoT. Yes, IoT attacks are exponentially increasing. We have to safeguard our IoT devices, or else he can get into our network with the IoT attacks. And blockchain based security also one of the very wonderful field. Okay, where we have so many intelligence tools where we are utilizing the ledger technology in order to enhance data integrity there. So distributed ledger, see, what's happening is blockchain data is stored across a network of computers. That means nodes. Each node, it has a copy of the entire blockchain, right? So what? It reduces the risk of a single point of failure there. So transactions, that maybe are directly shared between participants in the network. So what? They facilitate trust there, reducing the need for intermediaries. So what? It's also one of the very important trend. So hope you got to know about this emerging cybersecurity trends. Thank you so much, guys.